can turn and walk away, but I am somebody.
I am somebody. I am somebody. I am somebody. Respect me, protect me, never neglect me. I am somebody. My mind is a pearl. I can learn anything in the world if my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it. I know I can achieve it. Stop the violence. Save the children. Stop the violence. Save the children. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Let me hear you scream.
Look at your neighbor. Say, I am somebody. Oh, I am somebody. At the end of this day, they can turn and walk away, but I am somebody.
Maurice Mahan, let's give Brother Mahan a big hand, shall we? These are challenging times in which we live, but we're equal to the task. Share with you a little information before we bring on our sports panel for today. There are 8.5 million blacks unregistered. There's no place in the grandstand for you to be in a time like this. Everything we fought for is at stake. Access to food, food stamps, Pell Grant, scholarships for children, student loan debt greater than credit card debt, Parent Plus loans. We've been picked on, and yet we have the power to fight back. Yes. Some years ago, when we were in a fix, we had to hope and pray for change. Then we can hope, pray, and vote for change. Yes. If we have the faith, God has the power to see us through. Remember, the lowest moment for the Hebrews in Egypt's land was that they had to make brick without straw. We had to make democracy without the vote. Never have the vote. No one has the right to do less, and no one has the right to do less than their best. We do our best, great things come our way. Secondly, you were watching across the country. If you're 18 years old now, be 18 by November, you have the right to vote in this primary. There are more 18-year-olds than there are 81-year-olds. You have power. Why should you vote? Well, you vote for the right to serve on a jury. You vote for the right to be a juror. You have the right to fight for Pell Grants. Yes. The right to fight for scholarships. You have the right to vote for judges. 18-year-olds must use that right. I want trustworthiness everywhere around the country. Don't get caught having the high school seniors in your class. You've not registered. There's no George Wallace to stop us. There's no Bull Connors. Say no one. Stand between us and the end zone except grass. Let's run for it. You were listening today, I want you to be a part of our membership drive. We have members across the nation. You who are watching us today, you may call us right now at 773-256-2775 and join the Rainbow Code. There's a train coming. But you got to register the ride. We intend to put on 1 million new votes by April the 4th. Dr. King's birth was January 15th. Assassination Day, April 4th. We're going to use that window for social justice, the kind of Dr. King and Cesar Chavez's window. And the woman who is the most able in the country today on voter transformation, she is my teacher, my friend, Dr. Bob Brown Wine. Bob Brown Wine, please stand again. To my home people down in South Carolina, all of them, they say that the candidates are coming for the blacks. We know what they want. They want us. What do we want? It's a very fundamental. What do we want? What do we want? I remember one time we were picketing in downtown in Greensboro, North Carolina, and we were one day going to a restaurant. We thought they let us in, we ordered our food and didn't have the money to pay for it. He said, what do you want? We said, we want freedom now. We must have an agenda stronger than freedom. So we said, we must have an agenda. I want to acquaint you with a report that came out in 1960 called the Kerner Report. The Kerner Report. Their report did the most fundamental analysis of black and brown and white people. Say the white people created the ghetto. So white America created slavery, created the ghetto, created Jim Crow, and sustained discrimination. We as the people use our weapons, our coalitions, red, yellow, brown, black and white, make things happen for the people. Black or white, when it's dark, real dark, we look amazingly similar in the dark. Turn the lights on. I'm prepared to bring on Jonathan today for a brief remarks. We'll bring on our panel today and Brother Joe Bryant. Athletes have played a critical role in our lives. We have a way of assuming that we're the best by birthright. We're the best because we work hard at it. So whenever the playing field is even, whenever the playing field is even, rules are public, goals are clear, referees are fair, score is transparent, we can make it. I looked last night at the rookies playing. Many of them do not know really why they're able to play as rookies. A young man some years ago fought for the right to be able to play while you're in college. Spencer Haywood was able to play ball, 19, 20 years of age, Kobe Bryant's age. He couldn't play because his class hadn't graduated. When Wilt Chamberlain came out of college, he couldn't join the NBA. His class had not graduated. He had to play for the Harlem Globetrotters. Spencer Haywood paid the price. All athletes, black and white, that can play now because of Spencer Haywood. There was a time if you joined the team, you had to stay with that team the rest of your life. You own on that plantation. And they could own you, they could sell you, they could buy you, they could trade you. Kurt Floyd said, no, I'm not a slave. You 13 minutes said, you cannot sell me. Kurt Floyd sacrificed his career. He won the lawsuit of free agency. Said today athletes can make lots of money and bargain with the market because of the sacrifice of Kurt Flood. So when we look at athletes down through the years, David and Goliath, or Samson and Philistines, when Jack Johnson beat Toomey, Jeffries, blacks were thought to be inferior in the academic circles. He beat him, and race riots occurred in the height of lynching season. Julius beat Max Mellon. They were arguing that Aryan whites were superior. Julius beat Max Mellon in the minute and 37 seconds in the first round. The Brown Bummer shot. When Jack Robinson broke into baseball, he opened up the door for white baseball to join the baseball world. Don't stop there. So Jack Robinson, Kurt Flood, Spencer Haywood. Every generation has this set of heroes to look at. You know, they talk about is it LeBron or Michael. Let me tell you, before that was a LeBron or Michael, there was a guy named Connie Hawkins. See, Connie Hawkins. Then Dr. J. Then Magic Johnson. Then Michael Jordan. Then Kobe Bryant. And now LeBron. These athletes paved the way, make us feel better about ourselves. Give them a big hand. To bring you on Johnny now, to bring in brief remarks, to bring on our panel. We have so much ground we're trying to cover today in a short period of time. The NBA is in town this weekend in Chicago. But these young men develop their skills. See, we're good at what we work at. They practice 6 to 8 hours a day. Without radio, television, Telephone. The result is best in the world, what they do. I'm so proud of them. I cannot help but think about my friend and brother Sam Cook. Shout out Sam again. Sam Cook's granddaughter.